Do you see the messages?
Yeah, got it.
All right, tell me what you think, please.
Okay, that's my counterpart.
I'm here.
Hello. Good morning. Okay, so we start now, right?
Yes, we begin.
Yes.
Let me start by saying Friday.
What did you say?
Friday.
Right. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Sundays virtual carpets. No, our Sundays virtual red carpet session. I'm your co-host, Mama Chinelo, and I'm with Miss
Hilile Maseko.
So, good morning again. And today, we have a special guest, y'all. We have a special guest. He is a minister. He's a songwriter. He is an evangelist, maybe a pastor. I don't know, but well, we're about to invite him on this video call, and well, you'll hear from him. You'll hear, about him. So, Hilile,
yes.
How's your Sunday going? Like, how is your Sunday going?
My Sunday is okay, actually. My Sunday is okay. I actually did not even get that much sleep, to be honest. I slept at around 2-7 and then to wake up 9:30. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It's unhealthy. And yours?
My Sunday. I woke up really late. I slept really late. I woke up really early and extra hyped, like for no reason.
I feel the energy. I feel the spirits. You out here. You happy. I don't know. Maybe it's the new hairdo. Maybe it's the perfect makeup. You're out here. You're just looking all good and stuff. All right, sis.
Thank you. You look good too. All right.
Well, thank you.
So we're just going to wait for our special guest to come in, and so we can, start this.
Yeah, so we'd like to welcome our online family as we allowing you guys to come on and join us. We want to welcome you guys from wherever you might be streaming this. I say this all the time. From your homes, from your общежитие, your hostel, or from your apartment, wherever you may be in your different countries. We are streaming live from the TWC headquarters, all the way from Russia, Kursk, so that's where we are. If you're gonna pop up here, just let us know where you are streaming from. We would love to know, and holler at us. We'd like to know that you are here. As Chinala said, we have a very, very special guest today. So of course, we also want to give you the platform to just honestly keep those questions coming, one after another, because it's going to be a hard discussion. If you are interested in ministry, if you are interested in worship, leading, worshiping, all those kinds of ministry, please be here. Let us know. And of course, if that's not a part that you're also interested in, be a jack of all trades. Know a lot about many things so you can fit in each and every sphere. You don't want to be a one-hit wonder, you know what I mean? So everybody is fitting for this discussion today. Everybody should be a part of this discussion today. And so as we are welcoming you guys, please come in. All right. So of course it's going to be taking, it's going to be
a little late.
Yeah, just a little delay, but that also gives us time for people to come in, so yeah. Let me ask you, how has your week been, darling?
It's been lazy. This is the laziest week ever. It looks
really?
Like every week that that passes, I get more lazy. This is so horrible. I stopped working out. I stopped waking up early. I stopped sleeping early. I stopped eating, regularly. It's awful.
If that is not my story, I don't even know.
I didn't it's awful. Like sometimes I just sit down and I don't just recognize myself. I'm like, who's this?
Seriously.
This? I can't.
Seriously. Like yesterday, I honestly legit had one meal. It's not even funny. So if that's not me, whatever you're describing right now, definitely. I feel you. I understand you. My week. Okay, wait. I feel like I'm speaking to myself now. I'm gonna wait for her to come back. Technical difficulty, I guess. We have a lot of those today. Delays and whatnot. But let us see how everything goes. And stuff. Oh my God. A little secret. My eyes are kind of burning from the lack of sleep. But we're okay. Are you back? You had me talking to myself for a minute.
I'm sorry. Someone. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Like a call just came in and I tried to decline. So instead of declining the call, I mistakenly accepted the call, and I'm sorry. So
it's okay. Have me talking to myself like I'm crazy. I mean, it's okay. Hello, good morning, Genesis. We see you there. How are you doing?
While we're waiting for our guest, for our special guest,
Genesis is like, I like pink.
Thank you.
With love hearts.
So much. Thank you so much.
Love faces, heart
anyway, while we're waiting for our special guest, maybe someone can call. Let's just play a little game, like just a little fast game while we're waiting for our special guest.
I mean, Genesis is here. Hello, Miss Trinitas.
Call.
Hey, Miss Trinitas, how you doing? She's laughing. Is she laughing at the fact that we
love? Let's play. It's going to be a fun game, I promise. I promise.
I trust you. Your game's always interesting. I trust you. You don't have to convince me, believe me. Who's brave enough? Trinitas, Genesis. Let me try and leave them the ID number here. I know it starts with the 9 4 something. I just forgot.
Same as the last one. Same as the last one. Same as the last one. Come on, click that, that ID, paste the ID and come on here and let's play a game. Join this Zoom call and let's have fun. Gee, it's a little cold, John. It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
These days, it's just been so cold for no reason.
That's true. Okay, I've put it on there, but I don't know how much time we're gonna have, so we're gonna have to be quick. If you wanna play, be quick, don't waste our time. Don't waste our time in love. Don't waste our time in love.
Yay!
Oh. Let us be quick. Let's go.
Have a color.
Hi. Okay. Good morning.
Hello. How are you?
Genesis.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
I'm good. Good morning.
All right.
Huh.
Good morning.
Yes. So let's get into it. Let's play this game. So I don't know what this game is called, but here's what's going to happen. I give a word, and you give me a song that has that word in it.
Word association.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm going to start, and whoever gets the song first gets to sing the song. And then you're next.
He's not gonna get it because he probably doesn't want to sing.
And then Genesis, you give us a word. Okay, let's start. So my first one is arise.
Arise, arise, arise.
Arise, O compatriots.
Take your place.
Do you realize Genesis was just singing the Nigerian anthem? The national anthem. What's your problem?
Okay, but our main guest will be joining us shortly. So if he joins us, Genesis, we are kicking you out, okay?
No, I'll leave.
Straight up.
Okay, but one more word. Praise.
Praising the Lord.
Okay.
Always.
That is praising.
What?
That is praising, not praise.
Look at you. Okay.
Every praise.
Same thing, same word.
You are God.
Hey, Genesis!
Praise.
All right, no problem. You won.
He took that one under your nose. Okay, word, Genesis. Last one, and then you go.
Fire.
What?
Fire.
Send down fire. The Holy Ghost fire. Send down fire again. The Holy.
Cool. This was my game. This was my game.
And it's kicking you.
Don't know, right?
Okay.
No.
How many more minutes until our main guest joins us? Do we have one time for one more? Okay, bless.
I'm blessed. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine on you.
I don't even remember any songs anymore.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Praise his holy name. Bless the Lord and praise. Okay, whatever. It's all there. You are losing. Okay, Genesis, your word. Look at how we're skipping you.
Chinelo, go. You're next.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a gentleman.
Okay, my word is smile.
I smile.
It's so much better when you
No,
smile.
I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I'm in it for a while, I smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Show he hates to
It's
see you look down.
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
All right.
My word is surrender.
I surrender.
Oh.
I surrender. I surrender.
Yay, Nella's in the game. No.
Yes.
She's in the
Yay. I'm on. Who's next?
It's you. You get it. You say your word.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. Jericho.
You all love Jericho fell down flat.
I was gonna sing it in Zulu. Zawa indonga ze Jericho. So,
Well, that's also a song. So, well,
Genesis.
Oh, which I don't know which one to. It's Holy Spirit one word.
What?
No, it's not. But okay. Holy
I
Spirit.
don't know which song.
Okay.
Oh, he's here.
Okay, our main guest is here. Goodbye, Jen.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this lovely
Very
Sunday
good.
morning?
Very good. Good morning. So good to be here.
Well, we love having you here. So we'd like to welcome you to our TWC headquarters all the way from Kurskrasha.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And for our viewers this morning, could you let us know where you are zooming from, where you're streaming from?
Okay. So my name is Prosper Chima and I'm zooming from Nigeria in Africa.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Welcome.
Yeah, Abuja, Nigeria, actually. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Well, okay, let's get into it since the introductions have happened.
Okay.
My name is Pilile, and I'm with my co-host
Chinelo.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So it's a lovely pleasure to know you. So as we welcome you this morning, as you said that your name is Mr. Prosper. You kind of said it a little too fast. I don't want to mistakenly say it wrong. So what's your last name? Sorry.
Okay. Ochimana.
Ochimana.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. So, Mr. Prosper. For those watching and streaming, maybe from Indonesia, because we have a lot of international students and people who are viewing, could you let us know who is Mr. Prosper? What is his mission, and what does he do? Can you give us a little background?
Okay. I am Mr. Prosper, and I'm a worship minister. Also a child of God, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. I've had a ministry that has a lot to do with singing worship, revival, mostly on campuses. And then in several parts of the world. And so we have a mandate to take the people off street through music, actually, and we have a mandate to get into campuses and then cause a revival through music, actually. So it's a whole lot. So basically, simply put, Prosper is a lover of God with a revival mandate.
Wow. Put. Well, thank you for letting us know a little bit more about you. You mentioned that you do ministry based on, worship and music and all that. So my first question my first question, has it always been your desire, has it always been a desire of yours to be in the ministry of worship leading and music?
Oh yeah, actually, I grew up loving music. I grew up loving music right from when I was 7. I would want to go to church and see the drummer play. I just want to see him play. Like, I wasn't tall enough to sit on the drum, but I just want to see him play. Yeah, I was so all of my siblings sang, like they were all singers, and then my dad loved gospel music, so I just knew that I was definitely going to be around that circle. And then I just at the end of it, we pursued it, and then as we started growing, and it became clearer, and then definitely we realized, okay, this is what we're meant to do, and then it's happening already.
I have a question. But
okay.
Did you ever learn how to play the drum though?
I played and I was paid.
Oh!
Nice. Not only did he play, but he was paid.
Yeah, I taught myself actually. I was in high school then when I started playing. I had to run to church after school to go play and disturb the whole environment, the community. And then I became the first drummer in the church because there was no drummer in the church. Though I wasn't so good, but they had to manage me.
Yeah. If the heart is willing, the rest will follow.
Yeah, so it got to a point where they started paying. And then I think it was up to $10, but they started paying actually.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite part about your ministry?
Yeah, it's the fact that I think I enjoy my ministry most when I deal with students. When I do it on campuses, there's a lot of virtue that flows when I do it on campuses. Especially when you're doing it, ministering to people that do not have anything to pay you, it's a whole lot of virtue flows. It's a very great feeling, and then moments when you experience lots of healing, lots of deliverance, and then you experience lots of people reconciling to Jesus. It's a very great moment, very good moment for me in ministry.
And these are campuses around Nigeria, or have you been able to spread to other campuses around the world?
Okay, so we've been doing campuses in Nigeria, and then the other places we've gone to on other parts of the world, in Europe and all that. They're not campuses, but we've been able to minister to young people. But I should be doing Ghana. We're supposed to do Ghana before the pandemic, but we will still do Ghana after the pandemic. And
okay.
As well. Yeah.
And what motivates you to work so hard? In I guess okay. In me asking this question, I think I'm realizing that it's actually part of why you actually your favorite part of the ministry. So I'll move on to the next question. Okay. We actually have a question from one of our callers because we actually have a live conversation with them. One of them is like, how do you stay so consistent with your work?
Oh yeah, first of all, the help of God. You can't do anything without the help of God. You can't move without the presence of God. So the presence of God and the help of God, and being able to realize that you are on a journey and you don't have you've not arrived. Not realizing that you've arrived, and then realizing that you're on a journey, that this journey is really endless, and you just have to keep pushing and have to keep pursuing until you get to where God wants you to get to. So it just keeps me going. And then realizing where I came from, the kind of background I had, and how there's so many struggles in life and all that. And you just have to keep pushing and all that. So for me, God is the greatest supporter, or the greatest inspiration. And then the people you're ministering to, you just see them. You know, a lot of people are looking up to you, and then a lot of people will fail if you fail, or when you fail. You know, you just have to keep pushing. So there's a whole lot. That's what it is for me.
That's actually a lot of to look for, because you don't want to disappoint those who are inspiring, and also you want to keep doing further so it's not limited. Also, you are known famously for your your project with let me not say it wrong. I'm really trying. Ekweme.
Oh yeah, you did well.
Yeah. Yes. So pertaining that project, where you are now, could you give us a background of your past projects, how it has been before that, your experiences, how you've seen a shift from your past projects, your present project right now?
Okay. Okay. Like I said, I was this young guy that really loved music, that really wanted to do stuff that okay, before Equipment came out 2017. Before then, I had a single in 2014 that did so well and really got lots of people in Europe on connecting to the song and really brought me out to an extent in Nigeria and other parts of Africa. But I was not able to really travel to all of those places to really minister to them and all that, you know. But so before then, I've been this very committed guy in choir, very committed guy in church. I still am, but not like I used to, though. But I still, my heart is still there, you know. I've been this very hungry guy, you know. I never get satisfied with anything. I just keep pushing. I love to keep pushing. So it has been like that, and then so life had been from one level to the other, from one level of glory to the other.
From glory to glory.
Yeah. So 2017, after the Equipment song came out, it became extra. You know, it became another level. Yeah, became another level. We got lots of people you look up to calling you. You know, you got lots of
and
people.
And how has that even been feeling like? You're like, what? Yeah, how has that been feeling?
Really amazing. You know, the people you just thought you see on TV, you see them in meetings with you, you're ministering before them or after them. And they're like, oh, are you not Prosper? Oh, wow, your song is beautiful.
And they know you by name.
Oh, yeah. And then definitely, okay, you would want to do a selfie normally, but now they want to do a selfie.
Wow.
Wow.
So, yeah. And so, for me, it didn't make my head blow. It didn't make my head bust. It made me more humble. Because I know where I came from. Like I said, not like where I came from was so bad, but I just know that I was at a level, and then I moved. You know, so and then it's a whole lot of work. The bigger you become, the more you work. You know, so there's a whole lot of work, and then I used to be a very busy music minister, travel to other places in Nigeria, but at this new level, it became traveling to nations, you know.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, you're traveling to nations, and then wherever you get to, you hear lots of testimonies, and then you're like, really? The same song you listen to every day, and then, you know.
It touches people differently.
Differently, you know.
Yeah.
I was at Switzerland, and then it was really amazing. Where an old woman said she had my CD in her car. She was driving to the office, and then when she got there, because of the presence of God she felt, the weight of God's presence that she felt, she got to her destination. She didn't want to get off the car. You just had to stay in there and then keep listening and keep being blessed and all that. So there are lots of massive testimonies we've really heard. It's really amazing and really a blessing.
And I'm sure it must be a wonderful feeling knowing that you're touching people from so many different parts of the world with your music and your ministry, something that's so important to you.
Very well. Lots of messages that on my YouTube page, there are lots of testimonies I just can't count. I lost count. Like, I don't know which one to hold on to. When someone asks me what testimony is the most important for you, or which of them wowed you, are like, I don't know which one, because there are lots of mind-blowing testimonies,
and they're also special.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, very, very special.
Yes. Also, you mentioned about not being that much involved also in the choir ministry as you were before, but let's direct it to that when you were you were part of the choir as being a worship leader, working with your choir. Because speaking for TWC, my church, we have a worship leader. Our singers or worshiping people are called Tehila. So speaking for them, for okay, first and foremost, for younger worship leaders who are facing challenges, oh my word, sorry, challenges leading, but are, you know, they are dedicated. Do you have any advice, like any piece of advice, like, I don't know, any challenges that you felt like you experienced as a worship leader during your time when you were leading? Because we go for winter camps, for church winter camps, and we do these little workshops, and we divide into worship leading, ministry, media, whatever, and we're trying to get as much information as we can about how we can lead the best, you know, for our worship leaders in the church, so that, of course, as they set the atmosphere for the church, for the whole congregation. I don't know if my question is clear, but maybe if you have any advices for any younger worship leaders. Okay.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say, as a worship leader, you have to really believe in God. You have to have a relationship with God. You need to have a relationship with God, because most times, if you worship the one that you do not know, or the one you don't have a relationship with, or you lead people into worshiping the one you do not have a relationship with, it's an upside down arrangement, sort of. It's like you're trying to take someone where you've not been to. You're trying to introduce to someone who you do not know. You know, it's a whole lot big deal. You know, so most times it's very important to have a relationship with God, and then you must have a very good worship altar. You must have a good worship life. You know, and then you try to sharpen your skill musically. If you're worshiping via music, or via singing, you have to sharpen your skill so that you sound beautiful to God and to people. You know, very important. And then you have to be committed to what you do. You have to believe in what you do. Believe in God. Believe in yourself, and believe in people. And then you have to stay humble. You know, these are some of the tips, of some of the few points you need to really hold on to. Because at some point you have to understand that the worship is not about the people you're ministering to or yourself. God is the audience. And then your assignment is to lead people to the audience one. Your assignment is to lead people to God, who is the audience. Yeah, God is the audience. So we don't pay attention.
I've never thought of it like that.
Okay, so most times we get discouraged when the people do not respond to our songs, and most times we get discouraged when we don't feel like, because our feelings would not always align with what God wants to do most times, but we just have to put our feelings aside and think about the major audience, the main audience, which is God. So think of how to lead the people and let your heart be opened. And so me, whenever I want to minister, I get to meetings, and then lots of people in that meeting, with the Senate, with everyone, with the Latin embassy. And of course, when the minister before me, you might want to be under pressure as a younger person. And then, I'll just say, okay, Lord, I'm open. Just do to me what you want, and do with me what you want. And though I had preparations and all that, I prepared so hard, and I surrendered that preparation to God. So simply put, so music ministers and worship leaders, and have a relationship, love the people, love God, and prioritize God over the people, sort of. I don't know how it sounds, but prioritize God, actually. And then let your heart be very open when you worship, and then sharpen your skill. Nothing will stop you by God's grace.
That's actually very eye-opening, because most of the times you're thinking, focus on the people so that the people are set right, so that they can be right for God, instead of focusing on God and accompanying those people to God. So it's a very good eye-opening perspective, actually, that you put out there. So I've got a question also. This question says, okay, so if you call to minister in a different church or a different congregation, how do you go about it? How do you select the songs? How do you accommodate? Do you accommodate them, or do you sing your own songs that they should sing along? Or how do you go about that whole process when you are invited to sing somewhere else?
Okay, so myself and then worship leaders what you should do or what I do. I'll say it that way. If you get to an environment where, if you want to minister in a place, first of all, check, do they know your songs? Yeah, like, do they know your songs? You want to sing your songs, you're so motivated to sing your songs. Or the Spirit of God led me to sing my songs. Do they know it? You know, that's one. And then try to see, there are three very important people to look into when you want to minister. First of all, what kind of music does the pastor like? Yeah. Then, how about the music director? Was this kind of music? What are his favorite songs? And then the musicians playing. So those are the three major people to look into. If you get the pastor, get the music director, get the musicians, then you've gotten the church.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so you've gotten the church, because definitely the music director would definitely do what he loves or what the church loves all the time, you know, and then the church will want to do what the pastor loves, and so there's a whole lot of connection to the three of them. And the musicians and what they love to play. When you do what they love to play, it'll be a whole lot of flow. So the three people to really pay attention to: the pastor, the music director, and then the musicians.
And the musicians.
Yeah. So when I get to a place, okay, I went to Switzerland, I sang in Swiss German. I went to Ghana, I sang in Tree. I went to Cameroon, I was trying to sing in French, it didn't work.
You tried.
Oh yeah, you know, and then several parts of Nigeria that I've been to, I try to sing in the local dialects and languages. And so when you get to an environment, try to understand what works for them, and then put it. If they know your song, then of course it will be a plus. Your song is like the highlight of the whole ministrations. But most times I start with their songs, start with what they're familiar with. Yeah. Even if I have a song that they're not very familiar with, I start up with what they're very familiar with. And then we get to a point in worship or a point in God, and then you just bring a new song. And even when they don't know it, they've gone too deep into God to start being distracted, or you know. So most times you start with the songs they know, start with the little ones they know, and then the ones they can flow with. And when you get to a point, and you bring your worship song that might not be so big, but at that point, they are not so interested in songs. They're now interested in the worship. They're just interested in the atmosphere. So you just connect to it. They might not sing with you, but they are the little words that you say. Yeah, the words you say in those songs will be taken seriously at that point.
Okay, so we have two last questions for you. This question is, I reckon it's been a really long journey. You're saying you've been interested in worship ministry since you were 7 years old, and you've grown into it until certainty. Has there been a point in your career where you have been tempted to, you know, do like circular commercial streaming of music or anything like that? Or has it just always been a stern, firm way?
Yeah, actually, when I was in high school, I was trying to write an R&B song. Like, I just wanted to write a love song. You know, I just wanted to try something else. To have been in church, you know, I just wanted to try something else. I wrote a song, a love song. I wrote for the one I was dating at that point. Well, it wasn't making sense. It never made sense. So at the point I wrote, there was one I wrote. I kept singing it till I lost it. Like, it wasn't my thing, so it didn't work out. So I know I won't be able to do anything mainstream or secular, and I wouldn't succeed there. There. Though most times you hear the songs and then you want to groove to it, you nod your head and all that. But I don't have any issue with the guys, but I know a few of them, and personally, you know, but that's not my field. I don't find it easy doing it. So if I do a secular album right now, nobody will buy. Even me, I won't buy.
You won't buy your own. And our last question: when are you coming to Russia? When are you coming to Kurs?
We're coming to Russia. You know, I'm meant to do my Europe tour. I was supposed to do my Europe tour in April. April. Before the pandemic. So in all of the plans, we'll work on a whole lot, and then I'll be in Russia very soon, like very, very soon.
Everything works together for the good, so we trust that you will visit us.
Definitely.
Well, it has been a lovely, awesome pleasure to have you with us this morning. We are honored for you that you took your time to spare the time to share us your knowledge, share us your experience, share us your career, your life. And we wish you an awesome, awesome day, a blessed day, an awesome Sunday. And we are actually about to stream our Sunday service soon. And we are honestly honored to have you with us. Like, we are very grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Such an honor. Thank you
so much.
May you have a blessed day further. God bless.
Thank you so much.
We cannot wait for you to minister with us. Like our pastor just reminded us, because I'm missing out to say, everybody, he's ministering. So please, be looking forward to that. Everybody, he's ministering with us. We cannot wait. We cannot wait.
Thank you very much.
Super excited. So
amen.
See you in the service, and God bless.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.